We are going to take a little bit of a different path with today's practice because I want you to start to tap into and experience a little bit more of what it feels like to be in neutral space, in stillness, and in peace. So we're veering a little off the path from the original Course in Miracles text, but I do want to touch on what today's lesson is in the original Course in Miracles, which is there are no neutral things. I see no neutral things in the world. So right now, we recognize as we look around that nothing you see is neutral. Even if it is the most tiny, small, minute idea around anything, it is influenced by all of the perceptions, experiences in life that we have. And until we can recognize that, we can't see anything any other way. So until we can embrace this, embody this idea, then we're only seeing through the past, and therefore nothing is neutral. So I want to help you tap into what the experience is of neutral space. Neutral space is something I want you to start to try to integrate in whatever capacity that you have. And most of us, when we learn about what neutral space is, we think we have to do it in meditation. We have to do it in this very intentional time. But neutral space can happen in so many ways. It can happen while we're driving a car. It can happen while we're going to the bathroom. It can happen when we're folding laundry. In today's world, it's so easy to pull in a distraction and put on a podcast or listen to somebody else talk or put on the TV in the background. And that removes our opportunity to be in neutral space. If our mind chatters all the time, then sometimes we go to a place of putting on something else, essentially getting passive information in order to turn off our mind chatter. But part of what we're doing with these lessons and rewiring our brain is actually learning how to turn off the mind chatter. And part of turning off the mind chatter is giving yourself the opportunity to be in neutral space. So I want you to start integrating just one time per day where you might have normally chosen to put something on in the background or to look at your phone and scroll, and choose that period to not have any other noise coming in and allow the time to be totally neutral. So examples of this: going to the bathroom, don't bring your phone with you; folding laundry; driving. All of these that I mentioned before, these are opportunities for you to have neutral space. And if mind chatter happens, that's okay. Just notice. Notice the mind chatter. Allow these times to be the moments where you can just note a practice we did on a previous lesson. Just note, oh, that's thinking. That's my mind creating stories. And that's all you have to do. And now I want you to take a few moments and learn a new breathing technique that is called a box breath. Now, you may already know this technique, and if so, that's amazing. If not, this is another one I just want you to put in your pocket. Now, you can also use the one we've been using, where you take a breath in deeply through your body and let out twice as long. Relaxing the tongue and the throat, and becoming fully present, this brings you to alpha state. And alpha state is the place that we can come to where our greatest insights start to happen. They don't always, and to expect them is to miss the point. But knowing how to bring ourselves to alpha state allows us to become more present in our neutral time. And when we have more neutral time, where we're fully present, that's when our greatest ideas and insights will come. So, a box breath is one where you are breathing to a certain count, 4, 5, or 6. If you have the breath capacity, you can go to 7 or 8. 4, 5, or 6 on each step of the breath, including holding. So you go in for a count of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, out for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you do this continuously for 3 to 5 rounds. This is a beautiful way to bring yourself back into synchronicity and turn off the mind chatter in any of those situations. So I want you to take a moment and ground deeply. We're going to start with a box breath, and then I'll lead you through a meditation that is focused on bringing you to a place of neutral stillness. I want you to let out all of the breath in your body, and then slowly notice where you are, grounding down, putting energy to that place as you are breathing normally still, just becoming super present with where you are. Breathing normally in and out, and on your next out breath, when you start to breathe in, we will begin our box breath. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue this breath for 2 more cycles, counting to yourself. In, then hold. Out, then hold. In, then hold. Out, then hold. And once you've completed the number of cycles you feel good about, allow your breath to come back to neutral and just be present with whatever arises. Taking notes and allowing it to go. When a moment of inspiration comes, write it down. Here's to neutral, space, and time. I'll see you tomorrow for day 19.